Hey everybody, this is Tommy G,
And PJ.
and we are looking down the second half of the season, the back nine, and the starting off on the road, which the Dogs are going to be on the road for 2/3 of this last half of the season. Pete.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a slog to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. And there you are. Looking at the halfway point, Overdogs are leading the division. They're a game ahead of both the Nemesis and the Crocodons, who are playing 5-4 ball. Not bad. And then they got the Buzzards right behind them. The Arctics kind of bring up the trail. But this game is going to be a conference game where they're going to be going up against the Beewolves, who are only 3-6 this season, although they started off very poorly. They started to win a couple more games recently. So you got to be careful against the Wolves.
Yes, and the Beewolves last season had the best record in baseball, so these guys can get hot real quick.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. Going back out to the matchup for today's game, the last time these two teams met, I think it was 6-2, wasn't it, Pete?
It was 6-2. The Overdogs were able to take the first game of the season. I know that the Overdogs were looking forward to making a statement, and having the first game of the season against the team with the best record from last year suited them just well. So yes, the Overdogs were able to take that one 6-2, right?
That's
and
correct.
I believe
I'm looking at it.
They out-hit the Beewolves 14-7, so they out-hit the Beewolves as well. So
There you go. It looks like it was Thunder Chump against Bender in that game. This game, it's going to be Kim versus Cooper. Chasey Kim's 0-1 on the season with a 4.85 ERA and a 9.2 WHIP, and Yolanda Cooper looks like she's a little bit tense recently. She's 0-1 with a 5.23 ERA, only slightly worse, and a 1.145 WHIP. She's got a lot of good velocity, some okay junk, but she's really pretty accurate.
yeah, and she throws from the other side, which I think may cause some problems for these Overdog hitters.
Mm-hmm.
The Overdogs notable players, though, Rhonda Horn at third base, having just a great year. She's hitting .424 with 2 home runs. Marsha Brown in right field, .333 with 2 home runs, and Kasha Emmon at short, hitting .370 with 1 home run. So right there, 5 home runs in amongst the notable players. All of them locked in. Rhonda Horn is on fire. So those are the bats that I think we're going to be looking towards to get this thing going, Tom.
Mm-hmm. How about those notable players then for the Wolves?
Well, let me tell you about those notable players.
Tell me something I don't know.
Our Green at first base, she's hitting .432 with 3 home runs. She's locked in, but she seems to have a little bit of an injury tightness, a little bit of soreness going on.
Actually, that means she's at her peak fitness.
Oh, okay. She's at her peak fitness.
Yeah.
I thought it meant she was a little tight.
Right,
okay.
Yeah, he's got the wrong message in the booth.
Sorry about that, folks.
So I messed with your notes.
Dextera's at shortstop. He's hitting .257 with a home run. And B. Biggs in left field, hitting .368 with a home run. And again, you're talking about 5 home runs right there. So 5 and 5.
And I'm looking at the 6 notable players for both teams. Everyone is either locked in or on fire. So should be a good game.
Yeah, and in the first meeting, Biggs went 3 for 4, scored a run, and had an RBI. Somebody who doesn't show up in the notable players, LeBoink, who is their right fielder, he went 2 for 3. So those two were pretty good against us in the first meeting. So we'll have to keep our eyes on those two.
Absatoodles. All right, looks like the starting. Oops, wrong. So there we go. Got to go next. The starting lineup for today's game is usual suspects because everybody's locked in. You got Delroy Action at second base, locked in. You got Kasha Emmon at shortstop, playing again like her old self. Rhonda Horn out of her head. She's on fire. Anton Goodwood is also locked in, but he struggles with a little bit of stiffness in the shoulder there. So we may see him today, and then he may take the seat for Perez in the next game. Marsha Brown in right field also on fire. Rafael Gonzalo is the only one in this pack who's not stepping out, but Gonzalo always has potential to do something, so we'll look for that today. Robin Yu in left field locked in, and Victorino in center field locked in, and on the bump, Chasey Kim again, the workhorse for the Dogs. He's got a 4-finger, a 2-finger, a slider, a fork. He's not pitched in the last 3 games, so should be in top fitness.
Yes, he should. We should see a good outing from Chasey Kim. I'm looking forward to it.
He's feeling neutral about the whole thing.
He could take it or leave it. That's what I like about Chasey Kim.
He strolls out there. Whatever happens, happens.
That's right. We're playing in Red Rock.
Oh,
First
I
time in
haven't
Red
been
Rock
here.
for Tommy.
I know. This is the newest park in the league. Get your donuts out there in right field.
There you go. Made from Petroviflow. There we go. I'm hearing noises. There we go. Overdogs and the Beewolves. Beewolves got Dexteras at short, Torrens at second base, Banks at third, Biggs playing left field, LeBoink in right, Green at first base, Swanson catching, Moore in center field, and Cooper pitching. So starting off at the top of the first, we're going to have Elroy action. Kasha Emmett and Rhonda Horn to take a good look at Yolanda Cooper. Cooper, as Tommy pointed out, with a 5.23 ERA. Elroy action steps in, hitting .289, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs.
He does. Takes the first pitch in there for a ball. This game is underway, top of the first. Takes the second pitch, a strike. He's 1-on the count, 1 apiece. Hits that one down the right side of the second baseman. Torrens picks it up and throws him out at first. 1 down.
Now back, number 30.
Coming up, Kasha Emmett, 370 on the season with 1 home run and 6 RBIs. First one's a slow roller to Torrens at second, over to first for the second out. 2 quick outs.
It is both the same person. Rhonda Horn's on fire, hitting .424, Pete. Here comes her first pitch. Takes it low for a ball. Looked like it was going slow, but it's actually 97-mile-an-hour pitch. Second one's in there for a strike. 1 apiece. She crushes that one to right center, Pete. That one's going deep, deep, deep to the wall and over to right center field. And the Dogs are on the board in the top of the first. That was a 433-foot bomb over the right center foot wall. Horn's 3rd home run and 8th RBI of the season.
All right.
Good start.
Anton Goodwood hitting .633. He's got a home run and 6 RBIs.
633.
First pitch from tapped back to the pitcher. Picks up, throws to first for the 3rd out. 3 outs. Coming up in the bottom of the first, Hanley Dexteras, Gina Torrens, and Bertha Banks. Facing off against Chasey Kim, who's throwing 4.85 ERA.
Now batting, number 2, the shortstop.
Dexteras 257 on the season.
He is.
Oh.
For career, Everschool EDU PY for career students and temporary teachers. That first pitch is in there for ball low. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the first, it's already 1-0 Dogs. Kim puts that one there on the inside corner. Strike, 1 apiece. Kim's looking cool today, but Dexteras is locked in. He's a solid power hitter and he got great contact. So they're ready to go to first with him. Ooh, swing and miss again there. He goes behind the count, 1-2. Kim's in a good place to play with him here. Delivers inside corner. He jams him, pops that one up on the first base line. Oh, and nobody's there. Luckily, it's foul. I thought that was going right to first base. Again there, a little clumsiness in the field. Foul ball again, 1-2. Now Kim's throwing a handful of pitches. Inside corner, he cranks that one down the right field side, foul. There's a cheering section right behind home plate there for the Wolves. Kim's looking for the right signal. Inside corner, doesn't chase it, just inside, ball 2 apiece. Low and away, that goes straight to the shortstop, Emmon, who's going to easily throw him out at first for the first out.
All right. Yeah, I threw a lot of pitches there.
Gina Torrens locked in, hitting .294. Torrens could do damage. It's not a whole ton of power, but great contact. And she's already done plenty at second base today in the field. She pops that one up on the inside corner. Underneath it is Emmon, who's waving him off. Or Victorino, I'm sorry. Catches that for the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
All right, Bertha Banks. Let's see here.
Thanks, I missed her. Her thing. Inside corner calls out a strike. Strike 1. low. That one gets passed to second base, and they don't get her in time. She runs that one down infield, single Pete.
Now batting, number 39.
Banks standing up first.
Biggs 368, Banks at first, and the leading runs at the plate. So you got to be careful throwing to Buster Biggs, who's got a lot of power. He takes that one out hard down the right field side. Foul. 0-1 the count. Fuller drops out on that one. He doesn't chase it. Ball. One apiece. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Oh, and he crosses that one to right field. Going back, and it's out of here. A line drive home run over the right field wall.
That is a short wall there.
Yeah, 381. Quickly, this is it's Big's second home run and 6 RBI of the season, and it's now the Beewolves lead.
Now batting, number 12.
And Biggs is picking up where he left off.
And then Billy LeBoink's locked in. He's hitting 371, so he's a dangerous hitter. Takes the first one on the inside corner. Ball 1. He's locked in. Fools him on that one. He pops it up down the left side, and going for it is everyone. And Londa Horn picks it up to end the side. You there, Pete?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Marcia Brown, Rafael Gonzalo, and Robin Yu coming up in the top of the second. Cooper threw 8 pitches in that first inning.
Now batting, number 49, the right fielder.
Marcia Brown stepping in.
She's locked in, hitting 333. That's a nice, good average there. Kids are taking the ride on the truck up in center field there.
There you go.
It's going up again. 3 quick balls, 3-0 to Brown. Looks like she's not that afraid to throw it, but she hits it straight to the third baseman, Banks, who guns her down at first for a first out.
Now batting, number 10, the first baseman.
Rafael Gonzalo. I'm sorry. Rafael Gonzalo steps in. 1 out. Shot. It's high. It's long. It's deep. And it's caught at the wall for the second out. Robin Yu stepping in.
That was close.
It was. It was very close. Robin Yu.
Robin Yu's hitting 46. He's got 1 home run this season. Nice to see him get 2 here. Takes his first pitch low. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Ooh, he leans into that one, but he pushes it left. Foul. 1 apiece. Swing and a miss on that third one. Strike 2, 1 and 2 with 2 outs. That one's inside. Even count, 2 apiece. Crushes that one to left field. It goes right into the glove of Magic Moore, and that's a quick inning.
Yes, sir. 3 up, 3 down. Ruby Green, Johnson Swanson, and Magic Moore coming up. They're going to look at Chasey Kim for the first time today. He's thrown 16 pitches, giving up 2 hits. CRA's at 5.79. Green is hitting 432 on the year with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs.
Jeez.
She's dangerous.
She is.
Chasey Kim puts that one a little low. Ball 1. Kim's thrown 17 pitches. Over to Rhonda Brown. Picks it up, throws it to Gonzalo at first to retire.
Number 18,
Green.
the catcher.
Johnson Swanson, the catcher, steps in. 1 out. That was in there for a called strike. 0-1. Beewolves with a 2-1 lead. That one's a little inside. Umpire thinks that was inside. 1-1. Beewolves with a 2-1 lead. That one's a little low. 2-1. Johnson Swanson is locked in. Swing and a miss. 2-2 evens up the count. Chasey Kim sitting at pitch 22. This is 23.
Oh.
That one's into the gap, into center field. Yvette Victorino picks it up, throws it into second. Elroy action, holding the Swanson to a single. Magic Moore was hitting 160 with a home run, and I thought that was 6 RBIs.
I'm not quite
Magic
sure.
Moore's neutral. We got a man on first with 1 out.
The 1-2, second base to first base. Oh, they couldn't quite pull it in time, Pete, but a good try.
Yeah, they got Johnson Swanson, so runner at first with 2 outs. It was kind of a bang-bang play. The heads-up move of Gonzalo to go to second with that. Chasey Kim puts that in there for a strike. Fouled off along the first baseline. 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Chasey Kim seems to be bouncing a little bit. That one's outside. Ball 1-2. Kim trying to keep the runner at first. Ooh, over the outside corner for a call. Strike 3. All right, Chasey. Yvette Victorino and Chasey Kim are going to get their first shot at Yolanda Cooper. And then Elroy Action will step in again for his second attempt here in the top of third. Cooper's thrown 18 pitches. Victorino hitting 433 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs.
Nice to see these bats get going there, Pete.
Yes, sir. A smash to the shortstop who picks it out of the air for the first out.
That's a little quick. Here comes Chasey Kim, only hitting 167, but hey, he's a pitcher, and he's doing a good job. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. And look at her 21st pitch, Stojan Cooper there. A flubber back to the mound. She's going to get him down for 2. And the Dogs are struggling getting on the base here.
Oh, they are, Tommy. Elroy Action, 0 for 1, 282 on the year, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. You said it, Tom. These Overdogs are going to have to get Cooper to throw more pitches. Smash to the shortstop. Second baseman picks it up, throws him out at first. 3 up, 3 down. I think that's the second time that's happened to the Overdogs. Hanley Dexteris, Gina Torrens, and Bertha Banks are going to come up against Chasey Kim. Kim's thrown 28 pitches, got 1 strikeout, and giving up 3 hits.
I think the Dogs got to start to focus a little bit more on contact as opposed to power, maybe.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's something, and again, being more particular about pitches, I think they're giving her a little bit too much 1 or 2 pitch, per batter. I think we gotta. Here's a smash to the second baseman, picks it up. Elroy actually throws to Gonzalez to retire the first hitter.
Here comes Gina Torrance again. She's over 1 today, but that doesn't mean she's going to go over 2. Great contact hitter, Torrance. Kim throwing to her. A little careful on the first one. Ball 1. 1 count. Kim looking at throwing his 32nd pitch. Still got a lot of velocity on the ball. He gets that one to pop up. Underneath it is Kim, who's going to grab it himself for the second out. There's a quick 2, Pete.
That's good, yeah.
16, the third baseman.
Third baseman. Banks.
She's 1 for 1 with a single today, so she's got good power, pretty good contact. She's locked in, so she's another one you got to watch there.
Everschool. Everschool.co.edu.
Yeah.
Career students and temporary teachers. Beaned knockout coffee.
Inside corner there. Oops. And second one's outside there. Infield's playing halfway on her here. Chasey Kim throwing his 35th pitch. Oh, and that one gets through the gap. And she's going to get to first base on a single. Another hit. Buster Biggs steps up on fire, 1 for 1 with a home run. So Biggs is dangerous with a runner at first. We don't want Biggs to hit another one out here. It goes Kim inside corner, brushing him off the plate. Maybe not a bad move for Kim. 1-0 the count. 2 outs. Fouls that one off down the left side. 1 apiece. 2 outs, bottom of the third. 2-1 Beewolves. Kim throwing number 38 there. Fools him. He pops that up down the left side. Going for it is, and that just lands in between everyone. Foul. 1-2. That's a tough spot, man. Everyone was going for it, but no one could get there. There on the outside corner, straight through. He gets himself watching that one.
Sorry, I got excited. Yeah. Kasha Emmon, Rhonda Horn, Anton Goodwood coming up against Yolanda Cooper. Cooper's thrown 23 pitches, giving up 1 hit, which was a home run, I think. And she's throwing 4.72. Emmons 0 for 1 with a 357, 1 home run.
Emmons one who could change things here. Let's see what happens. Takes her first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second one's on the inside corner. It's hard to read those on the sidearm pitch from Cooper. There's 2 balls now. She's ahead in the count. Ooh, that second one. See, it's coming across. It's hard to read. Oh, a late swing there and a frustrated bat toss. Lemon goes down.
Rhonda Horn, 1 for 1 with a home run, RBI, hitting 441 on the season. Top of the 4th. Smash. Into the gap, diving shortstop who's not going to,
Oh, no, she ran. And now she's in a rundown. Why did she run? Now it's a rundown between first and second. What could have been just a safe single, and she's tagged out. Oh, that was unadvised.
Yeah, I hit the speed burst that beat out the throw, and she turned the corner. So
here's Goodwin, takes it. First one, smashes the second one down there. Top setup, Texas Leaguer, jumping grab by Dexterres, ends the side.
holy cow! Okay.
That's why he's on the cover of the game, folks.
That's right. Billy LeBoink, Ruby Green, and Johnson Swanson all coming up against Kim. Kim's thrown 39 pitches, 2 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. ERA's at 5.06. LeBoink so for 1 on the day, hitting 361 for the season. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. LeBoink is locked in, and he's feeling fit, but not looking fit. And that's important.
Right.
You don't want to look
Too fit.
too overly. Yeah, you don't want to be too fit. Ground ball to the shortstop. Kasha Edmond picks it up, makes the throw to Gonzalo to retire LeBoink. Ruby Green stepping in, the first baseman. 1 out, bottom of the 4th.
Oh, good diving grab by Action, who's going to throw out at first for that second out. Way to go, Action. Good heads-up play.
All right. Getting some defense now. Johnson Swanson 1 for 1 with a single, hitting 467. Swanson's on fire, and he's feeling well.
Well, that was weird. Something happened there with my controller. Slow roller back right in front of the plate, thrown to first at the out.
There you go. 3 up, 3 down. I like that, Tommy. Marsha Brown, Rafael Gonzalo, Robin Yu. Going to come up in the top of the 5th against Yolanda Cooper. Cooper's thrown 32 pitches, 1 strikeout, giving up 2 hits. A 4.40 ERA. Brown is 0 for 1, hitting 324, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Marsha Brown is feeling neutral. Watches that one come in. That's outside. Ball 1. That's inside out flare caught on the fly by the shortstop for the first out.
Rafael Gonzalo, first baseman, is 0 for 1, hitting 342. These dogs got to get these bats swinging to get on the base. First pitch inside, but he rides it out of here. Foul down the right field side. Good foul ball there. 0-1 the count. He pushes that second one to the wrong guy. Dexterres grabs it in the air and 2 down.
Number 3.
Robin Yu 0 for 1, hitting 472, 1 home run. Yu is locked in and feeling fit. That one's in the gap.
Oh,
Thrown out by the second baseman.
jeez.
Holy cow. Magic Moore, Yolanda Cooper, and Handley Dexterres. Gonna look in on Kim. 43 pitches at this point. Beewolves holding a 2-1 lead. They have out-hit the Overdogs 4-2.
Number 27. The
Magic Moore is 0 for 1, hitting 154 with a home run on the season. It's the bottom of the 5th.
It's a close game though here. Anything can happen, and the dogs
Very
just gotta keep these guys off the plate now. And
I thought we were having a
Pete's
conversation.
out having a drink there. Gets that one down the right towards the first baseman. I could get the words out. Easy out at first.
Number 46.
There it is, Yolanda Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper's 0 for 1 today. Which is a good place for her to be. Kim should get some confidence off of this one. Ooh, she takes a big swing though. Inside corner strike. 0-1 the count. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Swinging at the slider on the outside corner there. Or the fork is a fork pitch. And that's 2 strikes. Goes right at her for the 3rd one. She shows him he can hit it. Pulls that one left foul. 0-2 the count. Maybe we can get her chasing something here. The chasey Kim man. He's throwing his 48th pitch right now. Swing and a miss on that outside corner. Well done.
Now batting, number 2.
Dexterres.
He's 0 for 2, but he's been a dynamo in the field there. He's trying to do something here. He doesn't want to go 0 for 3. So Kim's got to be a little bit careful. Getting ready to throw his 50th pitch. 1-0, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Wolves. Swing and a miss on that one. He gets down the outside corner. Bless you, Chasey Kim. 1 apiece. Evens it up. Low pressure situation with Kim. Rising fastball there. Strike on the inside corner. 1-2 ahead in the count. He's got about half the gas in the tank. Oh, and he crushes that one down. The shortstop, and she couldn't quite get it. She should have dove. Thought she was. Oh, no. And he snuck past him. He ran for second when he threw it to first.
Number 28.
And he got a double out of that one. Oh, goodness. Well, here comes Gina Torrance. Hopefully they can put her away quick. She's a great contact hitter. so they do have to be careful. Now, keeping an eye on third. Rising fastball in the inside corner, strike one. 0-1 the count. She pops that one left. It's quickly 0-2. They just need one more from here. Now it's a medium pressure situation with the runner on second base. Low, she pops that one up deep to center, right center field. And underneath it is Victorino, who just grabs it at the warning track.
Way to go, Victorino.
Oh.
Speaking of Victorino, coming up in the top of the sixth, Yvette Victorino, Chasey Kim, Elroy action. They're going to face off against Yolanda Cooper. All three of those hitters 0 for the day.
Now batting, number 28.
That's got to change.
Fielder.
Yes, sir.
Victorino comes up. She's hitting in the 400s. She's just got to get on base. A little bit ahead of that one there. Strike one, 0-1 the count. Second one's outside, ball, one apiece. She hits that one solid, deep to center field. It's going back, and it's out of here, PJ. Center field, bomb. That's an odd camera angle. 438 feet.
I thought that was a wall.
Fourth home run and 10 RBI of the season. This game's tied.
All right, we got some new life. Chasey Kim, 0 for 1 on the day. He's hitting 143. Don't be fooled. This guy can get a hold of it if he needs to. That first one's outside for a ball. 1-0. Shot into right field.
Oh!
And it drops just in front of the right fielder who tried to make a sliding grab.
Good effort by LeBoink.
It was. Very good effort. Unfortunately, this came up short.
Elroy Action's up. He's 0 for 2. He's only hitting 275, but Action's been playing well enough to know that won't last for too long. Kim at first base there. Not really taking too much of a lead off. 2 balls quickly to Action. 3 balls to Action, and now he's way ahead in the count, 3-0. He doesn't have to swing at this one, and he walks in 4 pitches.
All right.
All of a sudden here, Pete.
Something's happening. First and second, no outs. Kasha Emmon, who is a danger. She's 0 for 2 on the day. First offering is fouled off along the third base line. Strike one. That one's high. 1-1. Cooper may be struggling out there. She's ball 2, 2-1. A shot to the second baseman over to the shortstop for 1, over to first for 2. But Chasey Kim is standing on third, 2 outs.
And here comes Rhonda Horn, who's 2 for 2 with a home run. And she smashes it, Pete. The cover comes off it, but it's foul left. 0-1 the count. High pressure situation. That one almost killed Chasey Kim. Another foul ball, 0-2. Watches that third one go through. Ball, 1-2. She pops that one up. That's going to be an easy out. Waving it off in left field is Buster Biggs, who ends that side.
Well, we put one on the board, tie it up. 2-2. Overdogs with 4 hits. Beewolves with 5. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th, Bertha Banks, Buster Biggs, and Billy LeBoink. Biggs with a home run. Chasey Kim's thrown 55 pitches. Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with 2 singles. She's hitting 289 on the season with 5 RBIs. Here we go, Overdogs. Bottom of the 6th. Shot into
left field, and that's over the wall, Pete.
Over the wall, just over the wall. And Bertha Banks gives the Beewolves another lead. 416 feet, just clears the top of the fence. That's her first home run and 6th RBI of the season. And in steps Buster Biggs. He's 1 for 2. He hit a home run, and he's got 2 RBIs. Chasey Kim's thrown 56 pitches. That one's inside. Ball 1. He will retake the lead.
Popped up in the left field side, foul. Underneath it's Robin who grabs that for the first out.
All right. Billy LeBoink, 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 351. You had a little trouble out there trying to track that one down.
I did.
First offering from Kim's a little low. Ball 1. 1-0. Swing, a miss, strike 1. Count evens up, 1-1. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. 3-2, Beewolves. Schwab.
With the shortstop ending.
All right.
2 down.
2 down.
Number 11.
Ground ball, the shortstop Emmett picks it up, throws it over to first to retire whoever that was. Ruby Green steps in. She pops that one up along the foul line.
Oh, almost a diving catch, Marcia Brown.
Marcia Brown head first into the wall, though. You got to be careful on that. Strike one. A long strike one. Green fouls off another one. She's in the hole. 0-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Here it comes. A flare to right field, and Marcia Brown makes the grab to retire the side. Top of the 7th, Anton Goodwood, Marcia Brown, Rafael Gonzalo, all 0 for the day. Yolanda Cooper with 54 pitches, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and 4 hits. Her ERA is at 4.41.
I think chances are pretty low that all 3 of these guys are going to go 0 for on this next run through here, Pete.
I hope not. Goodwood's hitting 556. That one's outside. Ball 1. There's a shot into the gap in left center field. Goodwood's rounding first and heading into second. He's there with a stand-up double.
That's a way to start it.
That is a good way to start the game. The inning, Marcia Brown.
Or the game, for that matter.
Whatever you want to start it that way. That's a good way to start it.
And here's Marcia Brown at the plate. Takes the first pitch in there for strike. Second pitch, she hits that to the second baseman. Torrance is going to easily throw out at first, but that advances Goodwood to third base.
Yes, sir.
Number 10, the first
Gonzalo 0 for 2 on the day, 333. The infield is in, so a bloop single is not outside of the realm of possibility. They've got the infield in, so they're going to try and take away the score. A shot. High, fly ball.
Get ready to run, Garrett. Oh,
field.
no. No. Okay, he's coming back.
All right.
There we are.
Gonzalo flied out to the left fielder for the second out. Robin Yu.
Robin Yu's 0 for 2 today, but he's locked in and hitting 459. He's just got to get on base, Pete. Ooh, he's a day ahead of that one. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Top of the 7th. 3-2 Beewolves. 1 apiece, 2 outs. Yu hits that right back up the middle, and that's going to do it, Pete, as long as he doesn't get thrown out trying to get 2. And he doesn't. That brings in Goodwin. The game's tied again.
All right, and Victorino steps in 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. Shot into left field. Everybody's going to be safe. You got men at first and second with 2 outs. Victorino at first, Yu at second, and the pitcher Chasey Kim.
All of a sudden, the bats come alive. I think Kim's going to be pinching, isn't he, Pete? Isn't someone going to pinch hit for him? No, he's going to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He takes the first pitch, and then they decide. They wanted to let him see one first.
Yeah.
I was going to let you do that, but you didn't do it. And Cooper's losing a lot of her junk.
Number 25.
A little slow on the uptake.
An extreme pressure situation. Chasey Kim's going to take a bench here for the relief pitcher. Guy Gold's going to come in relief. Guy Gold's a great contact hitter, so this is a good move by the Dogs here.
No.
He gets that one too high inside. Jammed him on that sidearm pitch. Hits it to center field, and Moore grabs it to end the side.
All right, Guy Gold's coming out. We're going to look at some relief pitchers here. I think we'll go with now, how does it work? The last 3 games, the first number is the furthest game or the last game?
I don't know. I'll have to look that up, but I usually go with the best stamina, whoever's got the most in the tank.
Okay. All right, well, we're looking at, I think, Rocket Ramon.
The Rocket Man.
Dang, I'm so upset by that.
Rocket Man.
Jumped on an early pitch. Johnson, Swanson, Magic Moore, Yolanda Cooper going to step in against Rocket Ramon for the first time. Ramon's got a 1 ERA, 1.00 ERA. Score tied 3-3. Overdogs out hitting the Beewolves 7-6 as we move into the bottom of this 7th inning. The 7th is the bottom of the 7th inning.
Wow. Kind of a medium pressure situation here. Ramon's got a lot of velocity and junk. He's not terribly accurate. And that one's accurate enough on the inside corner with some movement. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Ramon's got a 4-finger, a slider, and a changeup. So he's got movement on 2/3 of his pitches, 2 of the 3. That one's outside ball, 1 apiece. And Johnson Swanson's locked in, hitting well. And he smashes that almost. almost has a problem there. He gets on base.
Now
All
batting
right.
number
Magic
26,
Moore comes up.
the
He's 0
center
for 2,
fielder.
only hitting 148. We got a lot of speed at first base there. So they're looking for the runner. Ramon's throwing his 4th pitch. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 1. 0-1 the count. This is a high pressure situation. Fools him outside, 0-2. And he's quickly ahead in the pitch count. His 3rd pitch is low and inside, just misses that strike zone. It's a ball. 1-2. Bottom of the 7th, 3 apiece. That one makes it in there. Fools him on the low side. Strike
Now
3.
batting number 46, the pitcher.
Here comes Yolanda Cooper. And there she goes.
She's going to get yanked. They're going to hit a pinch hitter. Bushcha Digman. Pinch hitter. She's got really good power, less than lacking contact and average speed. So we're going to see what she can do with this pitch.
And here it comes. Fools her high and inside. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Again, still a high pressure situation here. Swings and misses at that outside slider. 0-2. Goes at her 3 pitches in a row and gets her beat. 1, 2, 3.
Now batting number 2,
2 down.
shortstop.
And here comes Hanley Dextrous, who's 1 for 3 with a double. There was that one they turned a double when they threw to first. Ooh, brushes him back off the plate for that first one. 0-1 the count. They still haven't seen the runner go. Oh, and he couldn't quite get that action. And they're going to get a single out of it. Runners at first and second with 2 down.
Now batting
And here comes
number
Gina Torrance, who's 0 for
28,
3.
second baseman.
Hitting 270, but she's locked in. I don't know if she's going to go 0 for 4. They have to be careful. Play at any plate, basically, except for home. First one's in there, a ball. 1-0 the count. This is an extreme pressure situation. Swing and a miss there, strike 1, 1 apiece. Swinging and fouls that one off right. 1-2. We just need one more strike here. Can he get her chasing something bad? No, she doesn't go for it. Even count. 2-2 apiece. Ramon's throwing his 17th pitch right now. Swings, and it gets back to the mound, and it dribbles in just slow enough that everybody's safe, Pete. Now the bases are loaded. And here comes Bertha Banks, who's 3 for 3 with a home run. This is not what he wanted to see. Play at any plate. That one's inside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. That one is going to be hit to the second baseman. Action is going to easily get her at first base with her out.
Way to go. Bushcha Digman, she's being replaced by the closing pitcher, Smack Avery. Smack Avery has a 4-seam fastball and a curveball. His velocity is a little bit better than average. His junk and accuracy are a little bit less than average. Elroy Action, 0 for 2. Kasha Emmon, 0 for 3. Rhonda Horn, 2 for 3 with a home run. Smack Avery's got a 9.00 ERA. Scores all knotted up in the top of the 8th. 3-3. Overdogs with 7 hits, and the Beewolves with 9. Elroy Action walked his last time up. Oh, he gets hit by a pitch. Elroy Action is on first base.
Kasha 0 for 3. Do we want to put someone else in for Emmon? Let her go Smack.
Smack Avery is gone. He throws 1 pitch and beans Elroy Action. In comes Benson Rushmore. He's got a 4-seam, a 2-seam, a slider, and a curveball, and the pressure is extreme.
That is.
Do we want to change Kasha Emmon?
I don't know. She's 0 for 3. I mean,
I don't know.
it's up to you.
All right, hold on. Let me. Who do we got at short? We got Glover. If anything, we can bring in Glover. How's he doing? I'm gonna stick with Emmon.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Emmon.
They stick with Emmon. What does that mean? Ooh, a ball in there first. 1-0 the count. Second one, ball 2. 2. Third one's ball 3. And there goes the runner. Doesn't matter. Ball 4 walks on 4 pitches. Pete, we got a runner at first and second. So all of a sudden, something happening with the Beewolves pitching
The
here.
third baseman.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I think we've just exposed the weakness of the Beewolves. Rhonda Horn stepping in. That one's in there, ball 1. And Rushmore still seems to have trouble finding that strike zone. Horn helps him out by swing. 2-1. The count is now 2-1.
Oh.
Infield fly rule. The third baseman makes the catch. Everybody's back safely. 1 out.
Number 15.
Here comes Anton Goodwood, locked in, hitting 1 for 3 with a double. Goodwood's a good guy to get to see there. Inside corner, ball 1. There goes the third base, ball, and he makes it safe. He steals. Got runners at the corners now with 1 out. And Goodwood jacks that one to left field. Pete, it's a 3-run home run. That's gone. Left field. Oh my gosh, Anton Goodwood changes fortunes quickly. Hits that one 391 feet, goes 2 for 2. It's his 2nd home run and 7th RBI of the season. The best offensive player in baseball right now.
Way to go, Goodwood. Marsha Brown, she's 0 for 3 on the day. And again, Rushmore is having problems finding. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. 0-1. That one's way high. 1-1. That's way outside. 2-1. It's way inside. 3-1. Again, these Beewolf pitchers really have a hard time. That one's in the gap between left field and center field. She's rounding first and heading into second, pulling up with a stand-up double.
All of a sudden,
Now number 10. The
comes
first baseman.
Rafi Gonzo. He's 0 for 3. Now, Gonzo's got to get a little bit of action going from what's going on here. Takes his first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. They sure are sticking with Rushmore for the way he's pitching. His accuracy is way off. He's only thrown 19 pitches. Gonzo gets all of that one on the high inside corner, goes deep to center field for the 2nd out. The runner's going to have to come back to second base. 2 down.
Yes, sir. Robin Hughes stepping in. 1 for 3, single and an RBI. There's a shot into right field. And we're going to get another run here. Crosses the plate.
Now batting, number 28, the center field.
And the
Victorino.
She's 2 for 3. There goes Rushmore. They
There goes
tagged him for
Rushmore.
4 runs. And they're finally putting the poor guy back to the showers.
Yeah, and you know, Tats Balfour's coming in, less than average velocity. He's got better than average junk and poor accuracy. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, curveball, and a changeup.
First pitch is in there, inside corner, strike 1. But I think this game was totally going the Beewolves' way until this inning.
Yeah,
Things changed quickly. That one's hit hard to the shortstop Dexteris, who throws her out at first base to end the side finally.
yes, sir. But they like you said, they hung 4 on them, and they got 10 hits and 7 runs, while the Beewolves with 3 runs and 9 hits. Buster Biggs, Billy LeBlanc, and Ruby Green are going to have to try and get something going here as they find themselves in a hole pretty quick. Their fortunes changed in the course of 1/2 inning.
They did.
7-3 Overdogs. That first pitch was outside. Ball 1. Ramon just threw his 21st pitch for a strike. Count is 1-1. No outs. One's a little low. Ball 2. Biggs playing left field. He's locked in. Ooh. Dropped a little couple frames there. He hits that one foul, which was lucky because if it was in the field, I never would have. Oh, a call. Third strike. Biggs with 2 Ks on the day. Wow. Okay. Billy LeBlanc 0 for 3 on the day. Again, these were the guys who hurt us the first time we played them. And by and large, the Overdogs have held them in check. LeBlanc fouls that one off along the third baseline. That one's in there for a called strike 2. LeBlanc in the hole quickly, 0-2. Ramon throwing his 27th pitch here. Oh, just a little outside. Ball 1. 1-2. I thought that could have gone the other way. Popped it up into left field. Left fielder's calling for it. That's Robin Yu. Robin Yu pulls it in for the 2nd out. 2 quick outs.
Number 11,
Ruby Green 0 for 3 on the day, hitting .400. I don't know, Tom. It feels like these Beewolves, all the air seems to have come out of their sails there.
Oh, I think she jumped a little early.
Yeah. Another home run.
Just as you said that.
Robin Green's 4th home run and 11th RBI of the season. She's gone yard for her team, so it's 7-4. And again, I still stand by it. I think the first 2 hitters did not seem to be very.
Now pitching, number 46.
Rocket Ramon's going to be relieved of duty for Doug Nerdward, the closing pitcher.
I'm not sure what it is, but it's in front of me.
Nerdward has a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a changeup. He's got average velocity, average jog, less than average accuracy. His accuracy almost suffers. The announcer is not sure why. Inside, ball 1-0, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Overdogs with a 7-4 lead. That was in there for a called strike. 1-1. Johnson Swanson. There's a ground ball to Elroy Action. Picks it up, makes the throw to first to retire Johnson and Swanson. Going into the top of the 9th, Tommy, Doug Nerdward, his first at bat. Elroy Action. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a hit by pitch. And Kasha Emmon 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Tats Belfort threw 3 pitches with an ERA of 2.
Nerdwood gets to hit here. You don't usually get to see much time at the plate.
No. Being the closing pitcher, yeah, he usually doesn't come in until late. That first one's high. Ball 1. Swing. He's out in front of that one. 1-1. Nerdward waiting for the pitch. Swing. Slow roller to the pitcher. Pitches it up, throws it first to retire Nerdward.
The second baseman.
Elroy Action comes up. He's 0 for 2. He's walked, got hit by a pitch. He's done a little everything today. Takes the first pitch, slow arcer in there for ball 1. Second one's high, ball 2, 2-0, 1 out. Smashes that one right back past the mound to center field. They field it quickly. He's going to get 1 off that.
All right, Elroy.
Way to go, Elroy.
Kasha Emmon 0 for 3 on the day with a walk. She's hitting .333. Got a home run and 6 RBIs. That one's outside for a pitch out. There's a ground ball to
and he
the
makes
shortstop.
it to second.
Elroy Action was stealing, so it works out to be a hit and run. Action gets the second safely.
But Emmon goes 0 for 4 on the day. Here comes Rhonda Horn. Doesn't see that one's a pitch out. They're looking to see him move at third. 2 quick pitch out. Yeah, they're really afraid of him at second base there.
3 pitch outs. They're going to intentionally walk her.
Crowd doesn't like that. Oh yeah, there's an intentional walk. Maybe not a bad move by the Beewolves.
Yeah, especially since in steps Anton Goodwood, who just hit a 3-run home run.
Yeah.
So Anton Goodwood's in, 2 outs. Oh, that was generous. That was a little on the outside corner, but a called strike. 1-1. Shot into right field. Everybody's going to hold up. That's a powerful arm out there in right field.
It sure is.
Base is juiced.
The right fielder.
Marsha Brown, 1 for 4 with a double. This is a high-pressure situation and not a situation that Tats Belfort wanted to find himself in. Throwing his 20th pitch, and he's a little afraid to throw to Marsha Brown, as he should be, and she crushes that one and shows why. Everybody goes 1 base, and they're getting another run. It's 8-4. This game's gotten away from the Beewolves, Pete.
Yeah, I think you can put it in the books. Rafael Gonzalez 0 for 4. He's hitting .317. Base is still juiced. 2 outs. And first offering from Belfort's outside for ball 1. That's into left field. Everybody's going to move up 1, and we just keep going round and round.
9-4.
Base is still loaded.
Boy.
9-4.
The left fielder.
Robin Yu, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And now all of a sudden, this is just this game is out of control. 2 quick balls, 2-0 the count, high pressure situation. He throws it, but Yu hits it right to the first baseman. And luckily for the Beewolves, it's out number 3. And we're heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah. Bottom of the ninth, Overdogs with a 9-4 lead. Due up Magic Moore. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Tats Belfour, his first at bat, but I don't think we'll see him. And Hanley Dexteris 2 for 4 with a double.
Number 27.
Magic Moore's 0 for 3 on the day, hitting 143 with a home run, 6 RBIs.
He's a pretty good power hitter. And his fourth pitch fooled him there on the inside corner. That goes right back to the mound, and he throws him out at first. One down.
Number 36.
Tats Belfour, the pitcher, comes in, and he's probably going to go right back out. Yep, there he goes.
Yep.
They're going to bring in Benny Balmer, the left fielder, who's generally plays left field. He's not all that great, but he's a better hitter than Belfour, and the Beewolves need everything they can get at this point in the game.
Yes, sir.
I doubt they're going to get 5 runs here in the bottom of the ninth with one down. Pops that one up into shallow center. Going back for it is nobody. Oh, and it drops in the middle. Another one of those miscommunications. And he gets a double out of it.
Number 2.
A double to a fly ball hitting the shallow.
Yeah. Boy, here comes Hanley Dexteris is 2 for 4. He pops that one up to center field. It's going deep. Back for it is Vet Victorino's going to get the second out. And they're going to third. They're going to get that runner to third base. They're close to getting possibly a 5th run. And here comes tattoo-studded Gina Torrens. The second baseman is 1 for 4 with a single. She's hoping to get another single here and pull out another run. Throwing his 7th pitch is Doug Nerdwood right here. Inside corner, ball 1. 1-0 the count. A medium pressure situation. She hits that one. A jumping grab by Kasha Emmon, and she's too quick for it, Pete. Runs it out. Gets that run. 9-5 now, Beewolves. And here comes Bertha Banks, who's 3 for 4. Banks is much more dangerous than she looks. Watches the first pitch go in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 9-5 Overdogs. She smashes that one to second base. Action picks it up and guns her down to first, and that's it, Pete.
All right, Overdogs win. I'll take it.
Yes.
Woo! All right,
Boy,
Overdogs win.
I'm parched.
Me too. I could use a Boston crab.
Or a Gesbro, whatever that is.
All right, so Overdogs beat the Beewolves 9-5. They out-hit the Beewolves 14-12 in a game that it went back and forth until the 8th inning.
Yeah.
When I think that's kind of the key to beating these Beewolves is getting that starting pitcher out of the game. Once you can get them to throw pitches and get tired out, and they got to go to their bullpen, I think that's their weakness. So,
And looking at those two, I mean, both teams were pretty evenly locked up until that 8th inning. They both got runs in the first, and then nothing for the next 4 innings, and then the smattering here and there was really that 4-run 8th inning that vaulted the Overdogs out. Because otherwise, the stats were pretty close. That eighth inning, and then the 9th they pick up 2, but really it was that 8th inning that kind of vaulted them out in front. Yeah,
and like you said, we jump out to a 1-0 lead, and then they go up 2-1, and then we finally tie them up in the 6th, and immediately they get another run back. So, yeah, it was a back and forth ball game, that's for sure. And then again, it was I believe it was the pitching. Once we got to what was her name? Cooper. Once we got to Cooper, and they started to bring in. I mean, the first, I think, wasn't the first relief pitcher they brought in. Didn't it? They threw one pitch and wound up hitting Elroy.
Yes.
And then they pulled him right away.
Yeah.
And when you've got your pitchers on that short a leash, it's probably because they really are not that good. So you don't want to risk it. So I think it worked out in our favor. Lots of home runs, though. This has been the kind of the opposite of the type of games we've been having, where we've been playing small ball by and large.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Kasha Emmon goes 0 for 4 on the day again.
Yeah.
But she did get a run, so I mean, there's that. And she's hitting 323. So
she did, and she got a walk. So She did a little bit of something. Elroy Action, same thing. He was 1 for 3, but he got a walk and got hit by a pitch, so he scored 2 runs.
And then on the Beewolves, you got You got LeBoink and Moore both going 0 for 4. So
Yeah, Biggs was up there. He hit that first. I think he hit the first home run, didn't he? That 2-run homer in the first inning.
yeah.
And like I said, Biggs and LeBlanc were the guys who really kind of hurt us in our first meeting. So we were able to hold them pretty quiet.
Chasey Kim throws 6 innings, gets 6 hits off him, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs.
Still doesn't get a win though.
Yeah, he's still Ramon gets the win. He comes and throws 1.2 innings, gets 4 hits off him, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts as well in 1.2 innings. So Ramon really, the Rocket Man, came in and really did it. He gets his second win of the season. Nerdword gets the save with 1.1 innings pitched, 2 hits off him, an earned run, and good ERAs there for the.
Yeah. Conversely, over there with the Beewolves, Yolanda Cooper, she pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned. She had a walk, 1 strikeout, gave up 2 home runs. Leaves with a 4.67 ERA and a 0-1 record. Avery came in and he threw literally 1 pitch. I mean, he doesn't even register. Innings pitch doesn't even register. He gave up 1 earned run because Elroy, he beaned Elroy action, who eventually winds up coming around and scoring. So that run gets earned to Avery. And he left with a 12 ERA and he's got 1 save on the year. Rushmore, he winds up with a loss. He pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, a home run. He leaves with a 7.71 ERA, and he's got an 0-run record. And then Balfour, he made an appearance, 1 1/3. He gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. He left with a respectable 3.6 ERA, and he's got an 0-2 record. So
it's those middle 2 pitchers that really struggled for the Beewolves there.
Yeah, well, all the pitchers really, they Cooper gave up 3, and then Rushmore gave up 3. That's pretty much the game, I think, right? It was.
Yeah, and
they only scored 5.
6 home runs in this game, 3 apiece.
Yeah.
Stars of the game.
Stars of the game. First star of the game, Anton Goodwood, catcher, first baseman, cover model. He went 3 for 5 with a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and he scored 2 runs. So he had himself a big game today.
He did. He's followed closely by Rhonda Horn, the third baseman for the Dogs. She went 2 for 4 with a home run, an RBI, and 2 runs as well.
Yeah, and then finishing out the 3 stars, the only Beewolf to make the list, Bertha Banks, the third baseman, who had a heck of a game. I know I was starting to, getting a little nervous whenever she came up into the batter's box. She went 3 for 5 on the day with a home run, an RBI, and she scored 2 runs herself. So she had herself quite the day.
She did. Good day. And much better. Oops. Oh. I pressed my button too quick. I'm sorry. God, it was 61 to 30 something. So it was all PJ today.
I've been complaining. I guess you could say I've been whining about the fact that I haven't been hitting very well.
I think I gave up all the home runs. I
gave up the first one. The
okay.
2-run. Yeah, that 2-run job, that was mine. All right.
So post-game show, that was a good game. They played very well. We kind of did that. We got some other games around the league, and we're going to start them with the Sawteeth and the Freebooters, Pete, and tell me what happens.
Okay, Sawteeth and the Freebooters. Sawteeth jump out ahead, and hold on to win 6-5.
Buzzards in the wide load. Buzzards jump out to an early lead and never look back. 10-5 over the wide loads.
Sirloins versus the Moose, trading runs, and the Moose hold on 4-1.
Crocs and Water Bullets, and the Crocs hand them their second loss, 5-3.
Okay. Platypi and the Arctics. Platypi explode 8-3 on the Arctics.
Nemesis Grapplers 2-0.
Moonstars and the Wild Pigs. Moonstars jump out to an early lead and just maintain it. Oh, wait, the Wild Pigs come back late in the inning, and
Buzzards and the Grapplers, and the Buzzards win at 6-4.
Platypi and the Crocs, and the Crocs take it 8-4.
Water Bullets mad at the Arctics. They jump out to a quick lead and win at 5-1.
Herbisaurs and the Gold Coats. Gold Coats with an early 3-0 lead.
Gold Coast
Gold Coast
Moonstars shut them out.
Herbisaurs and the Sirloins. Sirloins exploding on the Herbisaurs. 16-2.
Blowfish and the Burners. Blowfish early lead. Hold it. Keep it. 10-4.
Wild Pigs and the Burners. Wild Pigs with a lead. And the Burners come back and take it. 8-6.
A lot of going back and forth there.
I'll tell you. As soon as you start to call one winning, the other one would come back.
Early foray into the second half of the season in the Super Conference at the Beast Division. The Gold Coats still hold first place at 7-4. They're a half a game ahead of the Freebooters and the Moose, who are 6-4, just behind them.
And in the Boss Division, the Sirloins with a 7-4 lead over the Moonstars, who are a game behind.
Mm-hmm. Going back over to the Mega Conference in the Epic Division, the other division here, the Waterbolts still a commanding lead. Although handed their first loss, they're still 9-2 at .818 percentage. They're 3.5 games ahead of the second place team, the Wide Loads, who are playing 500 ball.
Yeah, they got a mountain to climb over there. And in the Monster Division, our Overdogs, they are sitting atop the Monster Division 7-3, but only a half game behind them are the pesky Crocodons, who are sitting at 7-4. And again, like I said, only a half game out of first. So we got to keep our eyes on them Crocodons. And the next time that we match up with them is going to be, I think, a really big game.
It is. It is. Well, we're about to jump on a plane to Hawaii to play the Nemesis.
I cannot wait.
And the last time they played the Nemesis was early in the season, and the Dogs won it 3-1.
3-1 over the Nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got that right here. Jackie Slam, Hito Moonshata, Jacques Sports, Mashed Taters, Javier Hauteur. So I'll be looking forward to seeing who's still playing for them. And to be honest with you, it was 3-1, and the Nemesis only were able to generate 4 hits.
Wow.
So I'm looking at the score sheet, and they are, nobody went better than one hit on the day. 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 3, 0 for 2, 0 for 1, 0 for 3. Huh. Yeah, they started. Yeah, because they started toward the end of the game. They started substituting people. Like they changed out their left fielder like 3 times.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Well, it was a close game. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't all that bad. They
right.
They hung in there pretty well.
Yeah, like I say, 3-1. But we out hit them 14-4. So I guess it seemed more towards our.
Yeah.
But like you said, we didn't score as many points.
Huh?
I'm looking forward to it. I like the new stadium in Hawaii. It's a nice place to visit. You look at the Nemesis on paper; they're extreme power hitters. So Tarak Smith is going to have his hands full, and I think he's just the man for the job. He's 2-0 with a 0 ERA.
Looks good to me, but on the other side, you got Mark Harbormouth, who's also 2-0. I mean, he's got a 3.65 ERA, which is still very respectable.
Yeah, at this point in the season, that's not bad at all. But that's something. But so they are extreme power hitters. They don't have a lot of speed. They have really good defense, and again, much like these Beewolves, their starting pitching looks about average, but their relief pitching looks kind of on the suspect side. So,
yeah,
this could be a dangerous game. These guys could go yard quick.
They can, the extreme power hitters. I mean, they've got their notable players. They have 7 home runs between them. Yeah.
But
so do we, I guess.
I was going to say, now we do too. Yeah, like, Horn's got 3, Brown's got 2, and Goodwood, who has taken over Emmons' place, he's got 2 as well. And 432, 341, and 629 compared to 349, 311, and 231. And Jacques Slam is feeling tense. So
he is feeling kind of tense about the whole thing. All right. Yeah. Well, that's going to be it for now. We're going to head west and see you at the next game. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And PJ. And we're saying, get out of here.
But the dog bark. You missed the dog bark. All right. Thanks. Good